Over the last couple of months, a lot of things have changed as regards the UK visa processes in the UK, studying in the UK, working in the UK, bringing your dependent to the UK, and a whole lot of changes. So a lot of people still want to know, like, is the UK still the right destination for them in terms of studying abroad, in terms of working abroad, in terms of living abroad, and every other thing. So if you're planning to move abroad, maybe in the next couple of months or next year, you're trying to know or trying to identify or trying to be sure that the UK is still like the best place for you to come, I would advise you to watch this video to the end. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining everything that just happened, like the visa immigration issues, based on my own personal opinion, if I think the UK is still like the right destination or the right place for you to come as an international student or as somebody that is coming to work. And most importantly, you need to know that if you're coming as an overseas worker, into the UK, there are a lot of restrictions based on the white paper that was published earlier last month, even though they have not like been put into the law yet. Notwithstanding, a lot of employers have been advised against employing overseas workers, especially care workers, support workers, and all of those people. So, but for international students, it's still very much open. Just that the rules are now kind of different. There are a lot of things that you need to know in terms of like the schools. A lot of schools are also like tightening the rules and all that because they are also being regulated and they want to be sure that they're doing the right thing so that they don't get banned or they don't have issues with the home office. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know if you're still looking to come to the UK or you're trying to make your decision if it's still like a good destination for you to study or to work in or for you to live in. So I'm going to be explaining everything that recently happened in terms of the rules and what is currently going on in the country, like from my own perspective and from other people as well that, I've seen that I also like heard from. So if that interests you, do want to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this video. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Dami. I'm an international student here in the UK and I talk about the UK lifestyle, study abroad opportunities, and everything in between. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. It's so nice seeing you guys again. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the UK in terms of international students coming to study, in terms of work, everything. So recently I posted something online asking people if the UK is still like the best, it's like a good decision for you to make, like in the next couple of months. People are coming in September, people are coming next year, some people are still planning to come regardless. So even though there's still like a lot of posts online, a lot of people saying that it's no longer worth it, don't waste your money, just stay at home, don't come, this, that. But in a way, I still feel like it's a good investment if you know what you're doing. I'm going to be explaining everything based on what I said and based on the contributions that people made on that post. So I actually like broke it down into why I think you should not come and why I think you can still give it a try. Okay. So here I'm going to be explaining everything in details and reason why I said what I said. And I'll also be providing some solutions that you can explore. Yeah, so let's get right into the video. So number one thing that I've noticed about studying the UK right now in 2025 is the fact that tuition are now more expensive. Aside from being expensive, the universities have also like created stricter rules when it comes to paying your tuition balance. Before, they can give you like 4 to 5 installments and all that, but right now a lot of universities are literally telling you to pay like 70% 80% from your own country because there's just a lot of things going on here, the cost of living, the housing crisis, a lot of things. And you just see that a lot of students here are just looking for where to share an apartment with somebody, because it's just expensive. Everything is literally expensive. Things have gone really high. And when it comes to accommodation, I see a lot of students spending like everything they have on accommodation. And this is where Amber is going to help you, because I say this a lot of times, but people feel like, oh, maybe it's just an advert. It's not just an advert. Amber has the best and the cheapest accommodation for you in the UK as a student. So I don't know why you're still sleeping on them. If you're planning on coming in September 2025, this is the best time for you to book Amber. You can book them from your own country. You don't have to wait till you get here. They have 100% verified room. This is not a scam zone. This is not people that will collect your money and promise you something and not give it to you. They have live video tour. Like, they can give you like a full tour of the apartment you're getting even before you get there. They're going to provide you with bills inclusive options, so you don't even have to worry about your lights, your electricity, your gas, your data, your internet, whatever. Everything is going to be bills inclusive. They also give you opportunity to spread your payments up to like 4 installments. So what else are you looking for? Another thing I love about them is the fact that they give you like 247 support in case you need anything. They're always readily available for you. And when you get an accommodation from Amber, be rest assured that you're going to be getting like a global community. You're going to be seeing Nigerians, Indians, and people from Brazil, from different, people people from diverse backgrounds because they just like a community that you can rely on. Because yeah, you can get very, very lonely and depressing. Just imagine you having an accommodation where there are several people from different backgrounds that you can relate with, you can talk to. Like it's just so comforting. So this is even like the real deal, and this is the main reason why I'm talking about it right now. They have an ongoing Amber Fest that started June 15th. It's going to end June 30th. So if you're saying this, you're really lucky because it's going to end in a couple of days. So you can literally get on it right now. They have very, very affordable rooms and they are giving a lot of perks. They're giving up to £300 cash back on your bookings. Like that is really, really amazing. And they're also providing up to like 1K plus worth of perks. I don't really know how Amber is making profit because how will you be giving these juicy deals? And these perks actually include airport pickup. Just imagine you coming from your home country and getting to the airport and somebody's picking you up for free to the house. Like just imagine, you know how much it's going to cost you moving from, let's say you're coming in from Manchester now and then you're going to, let's say, Liverpool or somewhere, and you use, maybe you even use Heathrow Airport, and then you're coming to Manchester and somebody's picking you up for free. Do you know what it's going to cost you to get to Manchester from Liverpool, from maybe Heathrow or from wherever you're coming from? It's going to cost you a lot, but Amber is going to be giving you that for free in this their fest. Also going to be providing with beddings, kitchen startups, laundry cards, SIM cards, and a lot of perks really. So we are planning to come this September. This is the best time for you to book because there are a lot of people booking now. Before you know it, all the rooms will be sold out. So you want to get on it right now. You want to act fast because you don't want to get sold out. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link in the description bar of this video. It's going to lead you straight to the website where the fest is actually happening. So you can book your accommodation right now so you can enjoy all of these goodies. Don't say I did not tell you. All right, so let's get back to what I was saying. So aside from the fact that it is now very expensive and you have to be able to afford it before coming because you don't want to get here and be stranded. In fact, you'll never be able to focus on the studies you're here for because a lot of people think I'm going to come, I'm going to work. Even the job market now is very hard. Like I was talking to somebody, was it yesterday, to get a care job right now. He was like, whoa, like care jobs that they literally used to beg people to do before. Like people don't even want to do it. They beg people, but right now they will tell you to have NVQ, whatever. They have this one, I have experience. It's a whole lot, but the truth is people are still getting it. So you just have to prepare your mind that where you're coming to right now is not as if I think where people get it all wrong is the fact that they have this mentality that once I move to the UK, my whole life is settled, my whole life is balanced. The UK is just like your own country. It's just that they probably they have a better system or better structures with taxes, right? Basically. So what you're just coming, especially if you're studying, just volunteer that whole year of your study. You just and then just take it as if you want to come and sacrifice that 1 year of your studies because that's just the truth. You have to focus on your studies. You have to pass. If you don't pass, that's another problem. You have to fund yourself. You have to pay your tuition. You have to pay accommodation, pay this and that. So it's a lot. So that mentality, first for you to switch. You're not coming to solve all, but you're coming to sacrifice. That's it. You're coming to sacrifice. So you need to change that mentality. You are coming to sacrifice, you're coming to work, you're coming to do your part. Not that, oh, everything's going to be rosy when you come. So people have it all good, all fresh, all rosy, but there are a lot of challenges here and there, especially for international students. So that being said, in that post, I also mentioned things about no job guarantee, yeah, because that's like a very, very serious part. It's like a burning thing for me right now because how will you finish your masters, study very well, pass, and then it's very difficult for you to get a job. And all of this is not because you are not qualified. Everything boils down to visa restrictions. When they see that you're a student or you have a student visa or you're in postgraduate visa, they tell you they cannot sponsor you, so they cannot employ you. They'll literally look for somebody that's, a British or somebody that has ILA or somebody that whatever that actually have a stay because the government is literally making it really tough for them to sponsor international students, which is quite alarming and quite discouraging for them as well to go through that route. I even heard of a story of a lady recently, like if you're part of my UK job community, you'll have probably seen this story where I shared this lady got sponsored. Like they promised that sponsorship actually. In fact, there are several stories where they promised that sponsor. This one's actually recent and really painful, like in a very top organization, part of the big four in the UK. They promised her sponsorship, they've given her the offer letter, everything is there. Not only for them, she was supposed to resume maybe like a week to when they reached out to her saying that unfortunately they will not be able to sponsor her again because the UK just published something that says that the salary threshold cannot work, this, that. So they're sorry, she can no longer start. And this lady was really, really, really pained because she said that she has rejected a lot of offers because she really, really wanted to work with this organization. Just imagine the problem. The our only crime is that she's an international student. It's a whole lot. If you don't really have that tough skin, rejection can really, really break your neck. So you have to really be ready. It's possible. We have friends that have gotten sponsorship, have friends that have gotten a job, but you have to be exceptional. You have to put in the work. It is just different. That's just it. It is different. Like it's gonna stretch you, and you have to be ready. So that's one thing I'm going to say if you still want to come. But if you don't want to come, there are other alternatives that you can explore. Canada, I don't know, they also have their own issues. Every country has their own issues. I just feel like if you need to travel abroad right now, it's getting tougher and tougher, and the earlier the better for you. If you really want to face it, come and face it and move and finish that phase. But if you still want to stay back and maybe you have a good job, you have a very good job. If you have everything working out for you, sincerely, there's nothing you're coming to do here. Because people used to say, I love you, everybody in the UK, they okay. Sincerely, if you have everything working out for you and you're fine, so just stay wherever you are. If you still want to come, welcome. Next thing I'm going to be saying is the postgraduate route that a lot of people use as a backup plan, because once you're done with your studies, normally some other countries will say you should go back to your home country, but the UK gives you like 2 years for you to look for a job, and within that 2 years, you can do whatever you like. You can decide to start a business, you can decide to do whatever, you can decide to go back to your home country, you can decide to marry, you can say whatever. That's like, I think that's the only visa that gives you the leverage to do whatever you want in the UK. Because other visas like the skilled worker has a lot of restrictions. You can't work this. You can only work with the organization that sponsors you. But if you're on post study, you can try to work with 10 organizations as long as you can do the work and pay your tax. Nothing concern the UK government. You get. So now they're saying that based on the white paper, they're proposing that they want to cut down the 2 years to 18 months. Even the 2 years, people are not even, they're not able to get a job. Now imagine them cutting it down to 18 months. So a lot of people are saying it's no longer worth the investment, because why will you pay a lot of money? If you're coming from maybe Nigeria now, you'll be spending up to like 50 million naira, if not more, because everything has literally tripled. Like back in I think 2021, 2022, I had friends that came to the UK with about 3 million naira for everything, tuition, no, the visa or YHSO. But right now they've increased the financial requirements, they've increased the visa fees, they've increased a lot of things. Even TB test now is now like double. Everything is just expensive. So a lot of people are saying that it's no longer worth the investment, because even after the 18 months, to even get care job safe now work. So what's now the point? Why not just stay in your own country and use your money to do something better? But what I'm going to say is that you need to have a very, very strategic plan from day one. You need to learn a very, very high demand skill. You need to understand the kind of course you're coming to do in the UK. Because right now you have to be very, very strategic. You have to do something that is in demand. And I think last week I posted on my TikTok, on Instagram, about in-demand courses right now that even AI cannot replace them. I'm going to be listing them like here so that you can look at them and try to explore these kind of courses. They are in demand, and wherever you go to, they are going to be recognized. Because I feel like a lot of people just come say, "Oh, I just want to jackpot." Whatever course they give them, they just get and come. So you need to be really, really strategic. You have to get high in demand skills. You want to like get really, really great. You want to graduate well, that one is even good. I also want to get work experience, because see, even here, see, I don't even care about all these qualifications. But I know that some organizations, they still value your education. They want to know if you have a degree into so and so, you have qualification and all that. But your work experience, it's like the real deal. You have to be willing to do internship. You have to be willing to volunteer. Because even here, if you want to work for free, it's even a war. They will not even give you the chance to. Like, if are not paying me, I say I want to volunteer. I want to volunteer. No. Internship. No. Full-time job. No. Part-time job. Work. But you have to find your way. Like I said, you have to be very, very strategic if whatever way you want to do it. I saw a post on LinkedIn, was it yesterday or last week? I was sharing with my friends. One guy had to he had to disguise as an Uber driver, Uber Eats rider, or whatever. He actually packaged like a delivery box, like a donut, and then he attached his CV into it, and he sent it to about 40 companies. He said, even if he wrote something like, even maybe if I see it, I'll put it here. He said, if he said something like, my if you cannot see my CV is in your stomach or something like that. So he literally attached his CV to the package. So whoever opens that donut is going to literally see his CV. So they can just pull it up and read it and see. And he landed about 10 interviews that way. So that's been strategic. That's been creative, because people, even if the main thing is for them to see your CV, if they can see your CV and your CV is good, you land interviews and you get the job. But the problem is they're not going to see your CV, because there's just millions of people applying for the same role. It's like you're pouring water inside sieve and everything just pouring back down, because there are a lot of people applying for the same thing. So you have to be strategic. You have to be different. You have to be unique for you to get that kind of job. For you to get a job in this country. Yeah. So it's not impossible. It's very possible, but you have to be different. You have to be strategic. Very, very important. Yeah. So that being said, I'm going to say the reasons why you still need to come. Education is still like the most important thing. Education is still very, very valuable. Investing in yourself is still like the good thing. But if you're investing in yourself solely because of Japa or solely because you're looking for a better thing, it might not really work right now. Because if you don't really have the money, you're just borrowing, you're just pulling yourself to come. I want to think twice. So in a nutshell, I'm going to say ask yourself these questions before making your decisions. Number one, is your proposed course in demand in the UK? That's number one thing. Ask yourself. Number two, can I really afford this? Or can I get a partial funding or a full funding? Like in my previous video, I spoke about how to get scholarship and all that. And if you're following me on Instagram or on TikTok, I post like scholarships in the UK regularly. So you can follow me to get updates. So ask yourself that. Can you afford it? Or are you able to secure a full or partial funding? Number three, do I have a plan A, plan B, plan C for life after school? Nobody has figured out, but you need to have something in your head. Okay, when I come to the UK, am I going to do this, do that to move to another place? Or am I going to do this, do that to get a job? Am I going to do this, do that to retain? Do you have that? Number four, am I willing to learn multiple skills? Am I willing to upskill? Am I open to learning? Am I willing to push myself? Am I willing to do the kind of jobs I would never have done in my own country? Because you're surely going to do those things. Number four, ask yourself. Number five, do you have a support community in the UK? Do you have family? Do you have friends? Do you have people you can call when your head is? Do you have support? Do you have friends? Do you have whatever? Even though you can always like build those ones, but right now everybody here, there's everybody just talking. Nobody even wants to like be your friend because everybody has something working them up. But do you have people that you can call your own in this country? Because I feel like that's going to help you a lot. They can tell you, they can give you this is where you can find a job, they can assist you, you need it. Do you have it? So if all your answers to these questions is yes, then welcome. If not, you need to work on them and re-strategize. That's actually what I'm going to say because right now a lot of people are saying no, 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 no. But I feel like there's still possibilities and there's still a lot of things that can happen when you're being strategic and when you know what you're doing, when you have the right information, when you have the right support system, when you have the right mindset, because your own mindset really, really matters. Okay, so that's it. I hope you were able to pick one or two things from this video. And if you have any question whatsoever, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll be willing to respond to you. And on this note, I'm going to be saying thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if not. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.